There's one moment where you talk about the fact that Ailes pointed a gun at one of his reporters' heads. And at one point named the bullets after people that he worked for, including you.
That's all the story I need to tell you, right? Is that he would take the bullets out of his loaded gun and name them after all of us.
Yeah.
And I will have corroboration on this.
Like psychological.
And he would show us the fact that he had his loaded gun.
Yeah.
And there was one time where I was sitting at the news desk and he came out and he had it and he pointed it right at the head of the reporter, the traffic reporter. And it was like you were living this nightmare and everyone around you knew it.
Yeah.
But they didn't do anything.
That seems to be the way things are going in this country. With R. Kelly and Michael Jackson, the presidency, everybody's doing these things right in your face and no one can do anything about it.
Well, they can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
They can't do it anymore.
We're on them now. And so while you were working for Ailes, a friend very nicely passed along your resume to Roger Ailes. Yes, over at Fox, which is when you guys met each other. And what happened with him? Because he had to leave in disgrace because he was sexually harassing people. Did he do that to you? What did he do?
I met him in the office first, and he was very charming and very kind. Saw me on Ailes, made a comment like, you've got that kind of naughtiness. You know, because I was the good time girl on Ailes. But I didn't think anything of it. And you have to realize I came from a job where a man was like pointing guns at someone. I needed to get out. I would have taken any job. And then the second meeting we had, he had requested I meet him at a hotel lobby.
Who, Roger?
Yes. I got a call from his secretary saying, meet at the Renaissance Times Square Hotel. He met me there. We sat down. He told me to order a drink. I ordered a wine. He ordered wine. And then he took my hand and put it in his hand and said, have you been thinking about me? How do you see me in your life? And I thought, this is a weird job interview. And I just thought maybe he was attracted to me, but I just said, well, I see you as a mentor, somebody I'd love to work for.
A grandfather figure.
I might not be here if I had said that, but so it was one of those moments where, look, my whole career I've dealt with some form of harassment, especially in broadcasting. Unfortunately, it's changing. There's been an earthquake, thank goodness.
Yes.
And then he called me before I got the job and said, hey, Janice Dean, how's Ailes? And I said, oh, I can't wait to get out of this job. He said, well, I really like you. I want you to come work for Fox. But how are you at phone sex? And I laughed it off and I said, I'm terrible.
Just really quickly, you have dealt with so many things. MS, you were diagnosed with in 2005. There's a whole cacophony of adversities that you have faced and overcome. You are the brightest person I have ever met in my entire life. I adore you. You are my sister, and you have shown me what real strength in the face of real adversity is, and I want to thank you here today for that.
Listen, let me just say this. And I love you.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Roger Ailes wasn't all bad. I went to work for him. I've been there 15 years. I love this company. It's a family to me.
Yep.
They did the right thing, but he wasn't Darth Vader. And there are a lot of Roger Ailes, unfortunately, in this business.
But you know what? They're lucky that people like you stayed because you helped folks like Megan and myself.
Well,
Janice Dean, we love you so much. Thank you for being here. All right. And, of course, members of the audience are getting a copy of her book, Mostly Stunning, How I Learned to Keep Smiling Through the Rainiest Days. We'll be right back.
No matter how much you clean, does your house still smell stuffy? That's because you're